Hello class 7. Today we will start chapter 21. In this chapter we will learn about active and passive voice. A fact can be expressed in two ways, active and passive. Read these following sentences. Astha respects the teacher. Meetha is playing cricket. Now who is doing action? That is Astha, and Astha is a subject, and respects is verb, and the teacher is a object, and teacher is receiving the action. In next sentence, Meetha is playing cricket. Now who is the subject? Meetha is the subject, and who is the doer? Meetha is the doer, and playing is the verb. Cricket is an object here because cricket is receiving the action from Meetha. So these kinds of sentences are known as active voice. In the previous sentences, the subject was Astha and respects was the action, and Meetha was the subject and playing was the action. Now look at these sentences. The teacher is respected by Astha and cricket is being played by Meetha. In these sentences, we will see that who is performing the action. In these sentences, we can see that Astha and Meetha are the doers. Doer कौन होते हैं? जो एक्शन करते हैं वही doer होते हैं. So when the doer is given in the last in any sentence, so that is known as passive voice, and also they are preceded by. इसमें by भी लगा हुआ है और is भी लगा हुआ है. हेल्पिंग वर्ब भी इसमें जरूर होता है और by भी होता है. समटाइम बाय ना भी दिया हो तो भी हमें पता चल जाता है कि ये पैसिव वॉइस है. नाउ वन मोर पॉइंट. डू द सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द वर्ब्स परफॉर्म द एक्शंस. क्या आपको लग रहा है कि टीचर या फिर क्रिकेट उन्होंने कोई एक्शन किया है? नहीं किया. जब उन्होंने नहीं किया तो किसी और ने किया. दैट्स वाई जब सब्जेक्ट वर्क नहीं करता, इवन वो रिसीव करता है, दैट दोज टाइप ऑफ सेंटेंसेस आर ऑलवेज नोन एज पैसिव वॉइस. Let us see what is the subject. In the first sentence, teacher is the subject here, and in the second sentence, cricket is the subject here, and Astha is object, and Meetha is also an object. Let's see how we can convert active voice into passive voice. So first, the teacher praised Yash. There is no by, there is no helping verb. I told you in the beginning, in passive voice there is always a helping verb and also by, wherever by is necessary. The teacher is a subject here, praised is a verb, and Yash is an object here. So let's see how we can convert, how we can change active into passive. So first of all, we will use an object here. Yash is object, and we will put the Yash in the beginning while changing into passive voice. Then it is given praised. So it is very important. Praised is in the past tense. So what we have to write? Was plus second form, and by the teacher, and subject will be in the last and it become an object. Let us understand some rules. When a sentence change from active to passive voice, the object of active voice is used as subject of passive voice, as we saw in the previous page that Yash was object, then he becomes subject in the passive voice. Next rule is, while changing active into passive, change the verb into third form. For example, Amber carried a heavy bag, and when we will change so into passive voice, a heavy bag was carried by Amber. So carried is the third form, and also we use was and by with it in passive voice. We also use to be form of the verb. To be form of the verb means is, am, are, was, were, be, been, and being. We will use when we are changing active voice into passive voice. We also change the verb according to the tense given in the active voice. जो active voice में tense होगा, अगर present tense है तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग ही हमारा पैसिव वॉइस होगा. अगर एक्टिव वॉइस में हमारा टेंस पास्ट है तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग ही हमारा पैसिव वॉइस होगा. वन लास्ट रूल, ओनली 8 टेंसेज कैन बी चेंज इनटू पैसिव वॉइस. बस 8 टेंसेज ही पैसिव वॉइस में चेंज हो सकते हैं. फ्यूचर कंटिन्यूस टेंस एंड द परफेक्ट कॉन्टीन्यूस टेंस हैव नो पैसिव वॉइसेस. जो परफेक्ट कॉन्टीन्यूस टेंस होते हैं और फ्यूचर कॉन्टीन्यूस टेंस होते हैं, इनके पैसिव वॉइस नहीं होते हैं. नाउ वी विल लर्न मोर इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. थैंक यू.